Welcome back to my channel. This is Natural Vibrations and I am Ritnika, your cruise director for this reading. This is the Twin Flame September overview. I have only picked one or two decks of cards. I haven't done it too long because I am now doing a lot of readings in between. So I wanted to just sort of give an overview of the Divine Masculine energies, the Divine Feminine energies, as well as the Union energies for the month of September. To start off with, we've got cards from the Astrology Reading deck, which is by Alison Chester Lambert. I just bought these and I'm really loving them, by the way. They're so awesome. And the rest are from the Romance Angel deck as well as the Numerology deck. All right, so let's just jump right in. Before I start, just giving you guys a little note that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If you wish to book a private reading, all my details are listed below. I am currently running a Twin Flame special, so you have discounted readings available on my website, so please do check that out. I also do various healing modalities to help you get through depression, grief, any blockages that might be stopping you in any area of your life, so do check that out as well. The Divine Masculine does not mean male and does not mean female for the Divine Feminine. It's just the masculine and the feminine energy. And we all have that, but whichever one we resonate to strongly. All right, let's just jump right in. The Divine Masculine in its overall energy for the month of September, we've got Chiron. Your healing power and empathy and ability to teach and or learn others. Teach and learn remedies, sorry. I love these cards. So this card deck is divided into various parts. We have like what house is affected with, what planet, and what astrology, with what sort of time, like astrology wise. But how I read this card is that the Divine Masculine is going to be going through major amounts of healing in the month of September. I feel like they are now coming to terms with the fact that a lot has happened. I feel like a lot of issues have completed. A lot of issues have changed. The Divine Masculine may have finally let go of karmic patterns, karmic issues, and now they're going through a period of healing in the month of September. They're sort of realizing that what happened wasn't their fault, whether it comes to you, whether it comes to other people, when it comes to other situations in life, is that they were meant to go on this journey, and now they're sort of understanding the various healing modalities available to them. I feel like some Divine Masculine may also be sort of getting into healing. Their inner healer may be awakening. Some of us, I am assuming, for example, that if I am a healer and my Divine Masculine is a mirror and is a part of me, then maybe he does have some healing qualities in him. It may not be exactly what I do, maybe completely different, but maybe those things are awakening in your Divine Masculine as well. It could be anything, but overall the message for the month of September is healing, which is great. We want them to heal. We want them to heal from whatever's been completed, whatever lessons they have learned. It's time for them to heal. The Divine Feminine has got two cards for the overall energy. We've got Capricorn. The energy around you is serious, materialistic, hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. And the 9th house, broadening your horizons either spiritually, academically, or on a long journey. So what I'm getting from both these cards put together is the Divine Feminine is sort of taking a more serious turn this in the month of September. The Divine Feminine is going to be pursuing either a new business, a new project, a new hobby, a new spiritual path, either whatever it is, she's going to be pursuing that, and she's going to be taking it very seriously. The Capricorn energy is all about, okay, if this is something I need to do, then I'm going to do it properly and it must be done. I'm going to take it seriously. So maybe it is something that you guys want to finish. Maybe it's a project you guys have taken on that you're like, okay, I better finish this in the month. I can't be like dilly-dallying. Or if this is some new business you want to start, whatever it is, there is a lot of new opportunities coming in. You're broadening your horizon. Now, this could be spiritually. You may be expanding as an individual and you're taking it seriously, which means you're not just be like, oh, today I had an epiphany and that was it. No. You're being like very serious about it. You're taking the lessons you're learning seriously and you're moving forward. This could be academically. It could be in various formats. You could be starting a new business, starting a new course. Whatever it is, in the month of September, you've sort of decided to dedicate yourself to that and you're taking it very seriously, whatever it is you're planning on doing. The divine masculine in his heart space for the divine feminine has got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So the divine masculine in his heart space is now back to feeling that happy romantic feeling for his divine feminine. He in his heart, in his spiritual plane, knows that his feelings for you are real, for the divine feminine are real. There have been doubts and there have been issues he's gone through, but whatever it is, he's now come to the realization that whatever he's been feeling, because of this healing energies, he's realized that look, certain things had to end, and whatever I'm feeling is part of the journey. And whatever I'm feeling, it's not in my head. I'm not making it up. These are real, and I need to explore this. I can't fight them any longer. The divine feminine in her spirituals got to stay optimistic about her love life. So the divine feminine is continuing to stay optimistic in her spiritual. She, even though we've had our doubts, and I know it's been a pretty tough couple of months, we have gone through our ups and downs, especially with the Lionsgate and everything. But the divine feminine is still being very optimistic. It doesn't have to be pertaining to just the divine masculine, like, oh, he is the one. But it's more about the fact that she's just remaining open-minded. And she's like, you know what? Whatever has to happen, whenever it has to happen, I'm leaving it to the divine. But I know whatever's meant to be will be. If I can't get over this person, then this is what's meant to be. If it's not, the universe will bring me opportunities to move forward. Either which way, I know I'm taken care of. It's funny, we talk about this card. I've been watching some other YouTube readers, and, there have been some that, and I saw a message on a twin flame group that I follow on Facebook. And there's this whole discussion about how we have multiple twin flames. And I just want to point out that from what I understand of this concept, you cannot have multiple twin flames. The twin flame is basically your soul divided into two. And this is something you guys decided before you were born, before you got into this plane of existence. So it's not like you can keep having different twin flames. Yes, you can have a false twin, somebody you thought was your twin flame, but turned out they were just a catalyst or a karmic partner. I think I will do a separate video on the difference between these. But from what I understand, but you can, and there's so many people I see online who are like, oh, I'm waiting for my twin flame. When is he coming? Not everybody has a twin flame. And not everybody is meant to have a twin flame. And trust me, this process is so painful. I would not want anybody to go through it. I wish I didn't have a twin flame apart sometimes so I can move forward. Yes, I'm very grateful for the awakening and the help I can do with the healing and the readings. But would life be easier if I just had a soulmate or a person I loved and married and be done with it? Of course. So just keep that in mind. This is not like people have romanticized the twin flame concept so much, but it doesn't need to be like that. There's nothing wrong in just having a soulmate and settling with that, or having a karmic partner who's good and you're settling with that. You know what I mean? You don't have to have a twin flame. Anyway, that was my little rant in the middle. The divine masculine in his heart space for the divine feminine feels worth waiting for. So because the overall energy is of healing, the divine masculine is coming to understand what the role the divine feminine played in his life and why things didn't work out. He's been afraid up till now. He's been afraid of reaching out, thinking that she wouldn't love him, or that time has passed and things are not going to work out, or whatever the case may be. But he's realizing that, whatever it is, it was worth it. My feelings are real, and maybe in the past it wasn't the time for it to happen, but maybe now it is. Maybe this is when it's meant to be. Maybe I had to go through this process. So he's getting into this realization. This whole month of September is going to be about healing, about coming into his own realization about what this journey is all about. In some ways you could say he's having a spiritual awakening of sorts. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what's going on for the divine masculine in the month of September. The divine feminine from the month of September has got honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time. So this can mean two things. Some divine feminine may actually be with the divine masculine and spending some time with him, maybe wanting to go on vacations with him. The other is that they could be generally taking a vacation and wanting and hoping and praying that it would have been so nice if my divine masculine was here. Either which way, they just feel in their heart that they want to spend time with their divine masculine. This could be that some are in the position to do that, and some may just be hoping and praying that it would be so great if we could just come to this place or spend some time together and just, it could be in Venice. This is in Venice, riding a gondola and just, I don't know, eating pasta and having glasses of wine, enjoying each other's company. They're just in their heart space. They're really just feeling this love, and they just want to just connect with their divine masculine. The divine masculine in his physical has got very soon. I know this card has popped up a lot. It says clearly decide on what you want and it'll come to you. So the divine masculine in the month of September, as they're going through this process of healing, they're going to decide that this is what they want. They're going to decide that this is, at the end of the day, the person they want to spend the rest of their life with, and they're going to start making the moves that they have to make this happen. This doesn't mean that they're going to call you right away tomorrow. Some could, who have already advanced. This could just mean that they're preparing, they're just getting ready. Every person is on a different cycle. So this doesn't mean that you may not get a call from your divine masculine this month, but it could also mean that they're just taking little steps to make things happen, and they're coming to the realization that this is what they want. The divine feminine in her physical has got soulmate. Soulmate is the one, soulmate, because it's talking about how at the end of the day, the divine feminine has come to the realization that the divine masculine is the soulmate. The divine masculine is their one true love. In the physical, we are talking about the divine feminine is just feeling completely and totally at peace. She's no longer having any doubts. The month of September is not about having doubts. The month of September is her coming to terms with the fact that she is completely and totally happy and at peace. That this person is my twin flame. This person is my soulmate, and they will come to me when it's the right time. Now let's talk about the union energy for the month of September. The overall union energy is Neptune. Your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. What this card talks about, I'm going to read it from the book. This card is all about our fantasies, our longings, all our desires, whatever that makes us happy, whatever we are aiming for. And I'm going to read this from the book because it is very, very accurate. I love what's written in the book. The part of you that believes in magic and fairy castles is being invoked, and you may be carried away by your dreams, longings, and yearnings. For in Neptune's world, everything is illusionary, with shimmering fantasies and wonderful imaginings, a delicate and wondrous experience of floating in a watery paradise. All humans have the capacity to melt into this dream world of love and mystical fusion. Perhaps you have met someone who stirs your soul with visions of a blissful emotional union, a perfect and idealized harmony, or you may submerge yourself in a fantasy world of pop stars and movies or television, since these glamour industries epitomize the ideals and longings of our human nature. Here nothing is real, but we can imagine it is, and that takes away the harsher realities of life. You may be in love or just in a poignant mood, but you probably won't be able to do much of anything of a constructive nature. It's more a time of nibbling on the end of a pencil and gazing out the window. It's a good time to be floating in water, and indeed the presence of water may help to earth any ungrounded sensations. This may not be a good time to start something requiring resolve and stamina, since your strength may be low. Perhaps it is best to leave any important decisions for another day and just to live in the moment, dwelling on dreaming. So I feel like the union energy at this time is more in the imaginative plane. I don't know how many people will come into union in September. I guess when we do the weeklies or the bi-monthlies or whatever, we'll have a better idea. But that doesn't mean some will not. I feel like, especially because the divine masculine is going through healing and the divine feminine is focused on pursuing certain other things in our life seriously, there may not be much movement in the physical, But that doesn't mean they're not wanting each other, because so far we've got very, very positive cards. And what this talks about is all about dreaming, all about imagining. Don't forget, the first step to coming into union is to know and imagine and feel the union coming into place. It's like the Little Mermaid. Look, that's the Little Mermaid. She wanted to live out, and she wanted to be part with the humans. She wanted to walk around and have legs and be part of that whole new world, right? But she hoped for it, she prayed for it, she imagined what it would be like. And that's the phase you guys are. This is sort of like the starting step before you can launch off and get back. So this is great. Obviously, this is for different waves or twins, but there is amazing feeling from both sides for each other. From the Romance Angel decks, for the union energy, we've got separation, and it is safe for you to love. The separation card in this deck talks about that because you guys are already in separation, is saying that look at how the angels are already watching over the couple, even though they're not together. And what this is saying is that during this time of separation, even though things have not gone the way sorry, I'm just getting a little feedback from the universe. The union energy at this time is that even though you guys are in separation, you both, divine masculine and feminine, have come to the realization that it is safe for you guys to love. That no matter what has happened, no matter the fact that you guys are not together, it is safe for you to dream of this union. It is safe for you to imagine what union would be like, or to imagine what it would be after the union when you're together with each other. The divine masculine is realizing that he no longer needs to be afraid, that even though you guys are not together, it is safe for him to think this way and pursue this relationship. The divine feminine is coming to the realization that it is safe for her to put her trust in this relationship, even though she feels scared because you guys are not together, even though she feels that this will never happen and she's living in a fruitless fantasy world. She's now coming to the realization that it is safe. And from the numerology deck, we've got the completion card. This is talking about a cycle completing. This whole thing, the divine masculine has gone through a cycle, and they've completed that so that a new cycle can begin with the divine feminine. And this is the starting step of it. So I do believe that the month of September is going to be very beneficial to twin flames. Excuse me. It's going to have a lot of healing effect on the divine masculine. They're going to realize that everything that's happened is for a particular reason. And the divine feminine, if she's been going through a periods of doubt, going through a period of wanting to move forward, wanting to cut ties, whatever it is, she's now going to start pursuing this and leave and trust the universe. And there's going to be some other growths and shifts in our life. Once we give up control and we completely trust, we're going to grow. We're going to grow with certain lessons that are going to be completed, certain lessons that are gonna work its way through to us. So there's a lot of amazing healing and growth happening in the month of September. I can't wait for it. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. Take care. Bye.